G'day guys, my name's Nick and welcome to my channel Low Range Nick, where I do videos about four-wheel driving, accessory fitting and maintenance for your four-wheel drive vehicle. So in today's video I'm going to share with you my favourite way to four-wheel drive and have adventures. So the main reason I originally got into four-wheel driving is because I wanted to go further in those forestry trails, check out destinations that a streetcar or passenger vehicle couldn't get me to. So my first vehicle, if we rewind 13 years ago, was a Toyota Corolla, and that was my first car. As soon as I got on my P's, you know, just running through the forestry trails, trying to find tracks and stuff, could go down and really sort of found my love for adventure and, you know, off-roading in the Corolla. And then once the Corolla sort of got to a point where I was getting stuck a couple of times and I couldn't really get through certain obstacles, then I realized that I really needed a four-wheel drive. So my first four-wheel drive was a Suzuki Jimny because it was so small, you know, perfect for me, single bloke, 18 years old, could just jump in the Jimny by myself and tackle some tracks. So that's what I set it up for. So I really do have a passion for sort of solo four-wheel driving and just, you know, getting out in nature and just trying to find trails and find tracks and just having a bit of an adventure and getting back to nature and just relaxing a bit. So that's one of my favorite ways to four-wheel drive and adventure, is to just get outdoors, pick an area and just have a bit of an explore and just see what we find. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. I'm going to show you guys a bit of this area that we've picked. So we're sort of in Amamoor slash Schacht Creek, I think it's called. And we're just going to sort of have a bit of an adventure and see what we find. So stay tuned guys and we'll get stuck. Probably bring thongs, because earlier I've been walking around on our bare feet and I think we've had our year's worth of reflexology walking around on these river rocks, so it definitely gives your feet a workout. But what a cracking little spot guys, how good is this? So while we're here I'll just show you this little water setup that I've put in the back of the MU-X, just so when we're away, you know, doing trips and stuff, we've got a bit of water in the car for washing hands and feet, and you know, we can boil for coffees and that sort of thing. So I made this the other week and I've used it at the beach yesterday and it worked really well. So I wanted to show you guys the little setup because it's a pretty easy little DIY project you could do at home. So I've just got myself one of these big water containers from Bunnings, and it comes with the little tap down here. And what I've done is just got some clear tubing. It's just like the irrigation tubing, and put a hose clamp on the end. And then that runs down to like a loop of hose that I've got in the back of the car. And basically I'll put a little just irrigation valve on here and just a little hose fitting. So I can basically fill this from the tap by opening both the valves. It'll fill the container up, and I can also use the valves to allow the water to come out. So what I can do is open this one, and then I'll pull this out of the car and open the other one, and it basically gives you a little tap. So I'll just open that one too, and then you got running water. for washing feet or hands or whatever you need to do. If you boil it, you could drink it, so how handy is that? And then you just flick it back off, and then there's just a little bit of water in the end, and just get it all out, and then you're sweet to go. Reel it back up, and you can see I've sort of given a bit of length out of the car, so I can run it to a tap, or, you know, wash your hands and feet further away from the vehicle and that sort of thing. So I'm pretty happy with how that's been going, because I've used it a couple of times already in the week or two that it's been in the car. And yeah, it really gives you a bit of versatility with carrying water. You don't have to pull the jerry in and out of the car. You can just leave it in the back there, and it works really well. So there you go, guys. What do you reckon? So I think we're gonna have lunch here as well, because it's such a nice spot. So just chucked a couple of sandwiches in the fridge, and just got a couple of bits and pieces for the girls here. So we'll just relax here for a bit and have a bite to eat. What do we got, Elia?
Yeah. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter for lunch.
Yeah.
Yummy, nice sandwich.
Yeah.
What's Lara having?
Peanut butter as well.
Peanut butter too. Yummy.
Yum.
Is that right, Alara? So we're on the way again. So we had a pretty nice little spot down by that creek. That was a pretty awesome little spot. So we're back on the road again, and we'll see. So we just spent a couple of hours out here just relaxing and sort of just seeing where the tracks took us. And you know, that's my favorite sort of four-wheel driving, is just not really having any plan or any, you know, push to do a track or anything like that. Just coming out here and sort of relaxing and, you know, finding where the tracks take you and see what you can find. So I've been using Gaia GPS app, which is sort of tracked where we've been, and I use that just to sort of follow me along the track and make sure that I don't get lost. If you're going into a new area, it can be really handy to have something like that. So I hope you enjoyed our adventure, and let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite type of four-wheel driving? Do you like the hardcore four-wheel driving, or do you like the scenic tracks, the more touring stuff? What's your favorite type of four-wheel driving? I'll be really keen to hear your feedback. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more four-wheel driving, accessory fitting, and maintenance videos.